to the open book. This is your host, Lakeisha. I hope everyone is having a wonderful winning Wednesday. Make sure y'all tap that like button as you come on in. Let everyone know we are live. Also, if you would like to support the channel, you're welcome to send a super sticker, super chat, cash app, or buy a coffee. And those links will be in the description field of this video. Let's go. Hey, it's 11K. Good morning, y'all. Hey, Honey 5K. Hey, T Smith. Thank y'all for joining. We are celebrating in the beginning. It's Winning Wednesday. Hey. Good morning, T Mills. So what? Hey, and they stay there, and they stay there, and they stay there. Hey, hey, hey. Good morning, K Brown. Hey, T lady. Make sure y'all hit the like button. We're gonna get into it. We just celebrating a little in the beginning. Hey. Yeah, T Mills. Hey, hey. Hey, Tim, good morning. And so what? And they stay there. And they stay there. And they stay there. Hey, see, Anna, she's there to my here Rick Ross. All I imagine is Tia Kim cussing them. All right. Y'all, I am so grateful to God. Thank God for the little people. No, please. I am so grateful to God for one. But I'm thankful to all of you, every supporter, every hater that taps in as well. Thank y'all so much. The open book has hit another milestone, okay? 11K subscribers. Thank y'all so much. We could not do it without you all. Like I said on my post, for every like, every time you've given, every comment, every share. Thank you. And I mean that from the top of my heart. Thank y'all so much. And I pray that, y'all continue to come to this channel and get whatever it is that you look for, whether it's inspiration, whether it's laughter, whether it is information, whatever it is. I want to continue to do that and serve the people in whatever capacity. But I love what I do. Like I said the other day, I just love just getting on here, cutting up, talking to y'all. I'm interested in whatever I talk about is something I'm interested in. So, hey, it is a bonus to be able to do it with you all. So thank y'all so much for all of your support. It does not go unnoticed or unappreciated. So thank you. Special shout out to y'all. Okay, the open book family. All we do is win no matter what. Come on now. It is Winning Wednesday. Y'all make sure y'all tap that like button. It is for free. We're going to get into a few topics this morning. Y'all know how we do different sectors across multiple sectors, okay? So you may tap in if you want to tap into your sector, because I know I have people listening from various sectors. So we're going to tap in on different sectors this morning. But before we go into that, hey Sienna, she said, "Ob, you deserve an extra espresso shot for celebration." Girl, look, I'm gonna go home and make sure I give me some coffee. I was gonna make some this morning before I left, but we would have been late. My children would have been late. My son has a whole fit. Okay. Good morning, my girl. V is in the building. V, it's a celebration. All we do is win, no matter what. Come on now. Okay, girl, we hit 11K today. Hey, Dreamy Girl. Good morning, sis. Thank you for joining. Y'all, I woke up to that, okay? And I always let it get a little over because I saw it yesterday before I went to sleep. And I always wait till it get a little over because, you know, sometimes everybody ain't for you. So they may be like, oh, she at 11K, let me go and unsubscribe. So you got to factor in the haters too. When let me unsubscribe and bust that bubble, okay? So, hey, as of now, y'all want to check in. I always get tickled. That's what I tell Shelly. And every milestone, I wait, give it some grace, okay? Some grace numbers just in case, okay? Let's see. Sienna said, don't you love that my son gets upset like he's paying for gas? Yes, okay, paying for the gas to get him to where he needs to go. Girl, yes, he gets so like, I don't know what it is with him being late. I am like that, but not to that degree. Oh my gosh. Hey, Buttercup, good morning. Welcome. Thank you so much. Shout out to T Lady for the high five. Thank you so much. And thank you for being a sponsor for today's live. Now, y'all, the first story, especially as far as a win, okay, I don't know if y'all have heard this story yet, but out of Mississippi, okay, if you are in Mississippi, y'all are doing some great things raising y'all children. There's video footage of a middle school group of students that were on the bus, y'all, and the bus drivers, I don't know if y'all have seen it, started having a medical emergency. I think she had like an asthma attack or something. And so she was reaching for her medication, and before you know it, she started passing out. And so one of the little boys, thank you so much, T Lady. One of the little boys noticed the bus started kind of veering. So 5 of them, I think it was 5 of the children, they jumped up, y'all, and sprung into action. One of the little boys, he put his foot on the brake. One was guiding the steering wheel. Shout out to Tim for the gift. Thank you so much, and thank you for being a sponsor today. One little boy, he was guiding the steering wheel. Another little girl was calling 911. And y'all, they were able to pull that bus over. Okay, managed to stop the bus and pull the bus over and able to get help to the bus. It gave me chills seeing that they were all springing into action at one time, and people were saying, see, these are some future first responders right here. They didn't panic, okay, but because imagine that could have gone a whole other way. That bus could have flipped over. It could have been an accident, and the bus driver lived. Okay, so she was able to come to, and they had got her some help. Let's see here. Thank you, Dreamy Girl. I appreciate the sunshine, and thank you for being a sponsor. Good morning, Saida. Thank you for joining. Thank you, sis. I appreciate that. Wow, that's amazing. God bless the children. Exactly, indeed. And I don't know why this got me tearing up. Girl, it gave me goosebumps when I was looking at them springing into action. See, not all of our kids are bad. Okay, not all of the kids out here use their phones for bad purposes. That's one reason I kind of let my daughter keep it, Lord, as much as I get nervous with the phones. But for emergency situations, it's good that they have these cell phones and they work together. They all work together to get them to safety. And it just gave me goosebumps. That could have gone a different way, y'all. And it wasn't the lady's fault, because I think she felt herself. I wish she probably would have pulled over if you kind of feel a little lightheaded or whatever. But I guess, you know, she was trying to grab her medication and take her medication, but it had been too late. She had started passing out. But God is good, right, Sienna? He made sure future leaders were on that bus. Exactly. Hey, Latte, good morning, sis. Thank you for joining. Yes, so God bless those children. God bless that bus driver. You just never know when you'll have a medical emergency. Try to prepare your kids. I mean, for anything, y'all, for danger. Like I told my kids, if anything happened to me, a daddy or something, what is the plan? What do y'all do? Okay. My daughter is very observant. One time my mom used to have epilepsy, so we had to kind of know, in case she's driving and she goes into a seizure or something like that. My mom taught us how to drive early on, how to guide the steering wheel, things like that. And, just danger. If someone tries to attack you or come for you, you better bite, kick, scream, whatever you could do and take off running as fast as you can. Let them know, y'all, we're in that day and time where they need to be prepared, and let them see that video too. If they ride the school bus, look, this is what you do in case of emergency with the bus drivers, because some of these bus drivers do have medical emergencies. So you just never know. You never know. Thank you, T Lady. I appreciate that, sis. T Lady, if y'all want to show support and buy a coffee today, she dropped that link into the chat. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. Sienna said, I pray the job doesn't try to penalize her for that. Yeah, it was a catch-22. That's true. That is so true. Because if they see you have situations like that and it was medical and on camera, I was like, sometimes it's like nothing you can do to help it, but I get what you're saying. Sometimes it could turn out that way. Yeah. But prayers up for that lady, and then shout out to those heroes there in Mississippi. Keep doing great things. Oh my gosh, I know that was scary. In other news, y'all, let's go over to Ashley Janae's sector. Y'all, her family, the church, I know her dad shared it, Second Baptist Church there in Paulsboro, New Jersey, shared a post on yesterday with the funeral arrangements for Ashley Janae. It is taking place, I think like the wake or whatever some people call it, just viewing, that is taking place on Monday evening. And then on Tuesday, they have a special viewing before the actual funeral services. And then I did ask in the chat, I don't know if they're going to respond to me, but I did ask if it's going to be live streamed. So if I get a response, I would definitely keep everyone updated. I would love to be a part of that and see that. Shout out to I'm Chosen for the floating heart. Thank you so much. I missed you. I appreciate you being a sponsor today. Thank you so much. I know I'm Chosen is very supportive. She may not always be in the chat, but best believe I know you are support. And so I'm praying for that family. That God just helps them through that. They're still waiting on the independent autopsy results and waiting on her things, I guess, waiting to hear back about the actual investigation. Shout out to Sienna for the sunshine. Thank you so much, and thank y'all for being sponsors today. And so just trying to see what actually happened. So I'm curious to know if the independent autopsy results will be the same from theirs as what they found out over in Tanzania. But y'all, this is some crazy things. Now yesterday, after I looked at I'm Chosen said, hi, open book, I'm just roaming these streets while my grandbaby's sleeping. Okay. I understand. That's what I do too sometimes, y'all, because sometimes I'm working on my own videos and things like that. And yesterday I just took out some time to visit some lives and just show support, because as content creators, we still want to show other content creators that we are still supporting them. Even if we're trying to work on our own videos and do our thing, we still support them. And so yesterday I had the opportunity to go over to Entertainment You Love, Yo. That queen is still doing her thing. It's a whole vibe. She was showing us they are doing battles over there on TikTok. I said, well, they doing these battles, they trying to make some money over there, child. We got battles over here on YouTube. Okay, child, they over there roasting, but it looks like it's like a fun, like roasting battle, not like going to hell. Because sometimes some people they just take it to hell. Okay, they no, not that kind. But we talking about the kind where you just roasting on each other, and like people are sending like I guess different supers or whatever they call it over on TikTok. Yeah, I'm monetized over there, and I have yet to do a live. I gotta step out my comfort zone and learn how to do the lives over on TikTok. But yes, so I was just laughing at that. She was showing it to us. I didn't even know all of that was happening. So I was able to go and visit her chat on yesterday because I had not been in there for a while. And I'm a mod over there. I told her, girl, I'm surprised you haven't fired me. Okay. I am so surprised, but she covers a lot of Peach content. And so sometimes I would cover Peach McIntyre too, but I just didn't stay there. Peach be doing too much. Okay. I can't stay there. She be doing just too much. And then who else? And sometimes, all that was going in line with Rose from Queen of Kings. So I was covering, reacting to those lives as well. So, oh Lord, that takes me back. Okay. And shout out to the subscribers in those sectors as well. They still got people that are covering those topics. So shout out to those content creators. Let's see. Don't be leaving free money in the social media streets. Now I will keep, yes, on you about TikTok, girl. Yes, I told Shelly, me and Shelly, I said, girl, we need to do us a battle. Because Shelly's supposed to be going live over there too. Because I think she monetized for something too. And we have not tapped into that. And I said, I got to get out of my comfort zone and love. I used to share my shorts over there. I've done like a couple of videos. So I just need to like focus. How I do over here on YouTube. I got to get back focused on it. But it becomes when you get busy with other stuff, like my business is taking off and doing some things with that. So I just did not get a chance to just stay there and keep doing it because I was trying to focus on YouTube. So I'm going to just have to step out of my comfort zone. But thank you, girl. Okay, yeah, stay on me. And Latte definitely will. Okay. This story really broke my heart. Not only did you make her birthday trip about you, right, to stroke your ego, you turn around and take her life allegedly. Exactly, Sienna. It broke my heart too. And seeing that flyer yesterday, it really made it like real. Seeing her picture on there. She has some celebrity friends, so some of them may actually attend too. I don't know if they're opening it up to the public, which is why I was curious to know. Ooh, she almost hit that car. Curious to know if they were live streaming. Now, I was looking at that yesterday. Hey, Brittany, good morning, sis. I was looking at that yesterday, and so I went on over to Joe's Facebook to see if he had at least, because y'all know he hasn't done a post of sympathy or anything towards her. He hasn't shared pictures with her or anything. So I go over to his Facebook yesterday. Y'all, he done shut down shop. Okay? He done shut down shop. Now, I don't know if it's because now they have her body back and they're doing an independent autopsy and he done got nervous. I don't know. Okay? But he shut down all of his social media. The only thing he has, like the X, y'all know, like what it used to be Twitter. He has some posts on there, and they were older posts. Other than that, there are no posts showing on Facebook anymore. So I don't know if he privated his page or deleted everything or what, but that's a red flag. Okay, IG also nothing. So yeah, it's obvious something is going on. I don't know if he's still over there. I think he's still over there. I really do. They have some things coming up in August and October, and I think that he's going to hang around over there to position himself in those circles and places with these top investors that are expected to come into Tanzania. Okay, it's very obvious what he's doing. It's definitely a red flag. Okay, this man, he did not care. Right. I definitely agree. He does not care at all. He's hoping he gets away. Now, y'all, yesterday, this thing tickled me. I was in Ringo TV's chat. I don't know if any of y'all were in there, but I was in Ringo's chat. He was talking about it. Y'all, somebody then created a troll page of Joe, and they put his picture and everything. And so he was saying, they were talking about the ring. Ringo was talking about the ring and stuff. He talking about I punned it because I kept some of the screenshots too because it was hilarious because I know that's not him. Okay, I know it's not him. He's talking about he punned it. You were over there, Buttercup. He said he punned it. He talking about I didn't do it. He was trying to go up there. I was curious to know if he let him talk. I wanted to hear the voice. And he said that he did not do it. What else did he say? He said that you are wrong for blaming me. And what else he was saying? Eventually, the people, because they were responding to him, and then the mods were like, just ignore that troll page. But it would have been so funny if that's really him. Because, see, we don't know really what his YouTube channel is. I haven't spotted a YouTube. I do feel that he has other channels out here that we aren't aware of. I do, for some reason, feel that. And I feel that, hey, Cherry, good morning. I do feel that she may have known of that page because maybe that's the page that he was using to post her. I just feel like it would have been a red flag to her if he only had that one page of him and his ex-wife. Okay, and never posting her when she's all about posting him. He's proposing and all of that. I truly feel there's another YouTube or Facebook or something like that we just aren't aware of. And I think he uses that to go around in these streets. Okay, whatever that page is, he uses it to go around in these YouTube streets, these Facebook streets, and all of that. We don't know if he's inboxing because I do know one time before he shut his page down a couple of years ago, he told someone, well, he was telling his people that someone made a troll page and was inboxing people asking for money. So, people will say that, but it's really them, but they don't want to get in trouble. So they'll say, oh, it's a troll page. I wonder if the ex-wife went through anything similar. I'm wondering that too. She hasn't spoken out. She has some top jobs listed on her resume, y'all. So she's probably trying to stay clear, far away from all of this and doesn't want her name tied into anything. I think that he knows a lot of people were talking about the things he was posting on that page or had posted, and that he was changing his profile picture and things. So I think he just went ahead and took it down because it was like a red flag. So we'll see, excuse me, what comes of that, okay? And I will keep you all updated on whether or not the funeral will be live streamed and any updates from the family as well. Let's see, heading on over to the Romika meat sector. Okay, y'all, it's been a win. Okay, come on now. Now, I did a video yesterday. If y'all have not seen it, make sure y'all tap in. I was kind of waiting until all this back and forth kind of got settled before I spoke on it because, child, look, I felt like we were on a roller coaster, okay, for these past few weeks. Like, what's going on? Okay, 1 minute, it's like we were up, like, all right. Next minute, we like, wait, what happened? What next minute? Oh, okay. The next minute, what? What? They doing it. So it was like a back and forth, okay? But like I posted on my community wild child, pick a language, okay? Pick a language that we want to say it in. Holly, girl, you got to stay in jail, okay? I think she has spent more time trying to get out of jail than actually staying in jail, okay? Just go ahead, sit it out until your trial, prepare your lawyer. Hopefully, after seeing this whole little thing, how it played out, she'll prepare and get you ready. She can visit you. Y'all get time where you can go over what the strategy and plan is, but they said no. Okay, they said no. They tried. I mean, her lawyer did try. That's all she can do. But, it was a win in Romika's favor. that justice will be served for her. Now, the thing of it is, and I had watched talks with Nikki. If y'all haven't watched that full video, I did link it in the excuse me, y'all, in the description field of the video last night. Watch that whole video because y'all, she does a great job with breaking it down, the legal aspect of this, and she broke down what they were considering when it came to was she a present, in a danger to the community. Okay, which I feel like they did an awesome job with coming back looking at that. I just really don't even know how it was granted with two of these women judges. I'm still trying to figure out even getting to the point of they were at least trying to have the lower court, look over it again for what? Okay, because it was clearly laid out that this was done in a public setting around a school. It may not have been at the school, but it was around the school. There were children outside, and we could see that in the videos, and other people, public. Okay. And so any of those people could have also gotten shot, okay, in the process of her unaliving Romika. So that showed that there is a carelessness, okay, also that she was like very spontaneous with it. Okay, so you can't just go from 0 to 100, just boom, 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 with a weapon like that. You have to be careful. There are things that they teach you, which I've said from the beginning, they need to look into the class that she took, who gave that class. I already said that in the beginning, because something's given, she didn't sit through the whole class, or it was just somebody signing some papers. Do y'all know there are people in jail? Okay, I was just looking at a story the other day where this person is in jail for signing off and giving fraudulent certificates, all kind of degrees, signing off on this stuff, and in prison. Okay, you can go to prison for that. If you went somewhere and it was not a legit place, or people close people to you, okay, signing off on stuff, you can go to jail for that. Let's see. Hey, Nicole. Good morning, sis. Hey, Philly Girl Juice. Did you hear her son, who was on the run for unaliving someone, was finally captured? Oh, no, I haven't heard that. Girl, don't keep up with it like that. Wow. Not only that, the situation probably traumatized certain children. Yes, exactly. Because look at those kids in the viral video. Okay, in that viral video that was going on, they were standing right there looking at Romika on the ground. That is very traumatic, because you never know how people are like having dreams or nightmares about this over and over from seeing that. Okay, that was sad. And to know there are just gunshots like that. There was somebody that pulled out a weapon. This was at was it Taco Bell or something? It was on the news yesterday, because the girl put soda instead of water in the girl's water cup. And so her and her friends was up at the counter, I guess, arguing, going back and forth with the cashier. The cashier about to pull out the weapon. Well, did pull out a weapon, and was now in jail for, I don't know if a shot was fired. I think one of the shots was fired, but they took off running, but it didn't unalive anyone. There are people walking around that will pull out a weapon carelessly. You could have hit somebody that was in that restaurant. Just they go from 0 to 100. Okay, so now you're in jail over some water, and you put soda in the girl's cup. Come on now, we can't do that. Okay, if you're gonna have a weapon, you have to be responsible. Good morning, the Queen's Den. Welcome. Thank you for tapping in. Hey D. Okay, I sure will. I'm telling you, you have to pretty much use wisdom, okay, and have some restraint when it comes to carrying a weapon. And this case here shows that, okay, regardless if you are licensed to carry, just make sure that we are trying to de-escalate. Oh, and that was something else she talked about on that video, about how instead of de-escalating in this particular situation, and she lined out how it could have been de-escalated, it was escalated, okay? Because that was a chance to stop all of that. Oh, okay, it was a chance to not take it there, especially when you got your man there in between y'all and trying to pull y'all apart and stuff like that. But I guess, that was another story that day. He wasn't as superhuman, that day. But yes, so she has to remain in jail prior to her trial, and I believe the trial starts next year. So yeah, it looks like she's getting visitation. Okay, people coming to visit and all of that. So hey, Queen Shailene, good morning. So yeah, y'all, I was like, wow, this thing. But you know what, y'all, I have to give kudos to the you know what, I'm gonna give for one, I will say this, to the whole process. Okay, I have to shout out the whole process that they're taking. Looks like both sides is taking it seriously, and going to do what they have to do for their clients. Okay, we know the state is fighting on Romika's behalf, and then we know the other lawyer Ari is fighting on Holly's behalf. Um, Neither side is backing down. Okay, you have to give respect for that, because sometimes, y'all, some people can be bought. Okay, some people could look at this as, oh, it's just another Black woman that lost her life, and not take it seriously and back down. But the prosecution team is not backing down. And I can respect that. And I'm so grateful that they aren't backing down. Okay. And that they are taking this seriously, because we have seen in other cases where it's not being taken seriously. Let's see, Queen B said it will taste like soda if the light colored sodas has ran out the machine, and that's probably what happened. Oh, that's a good point on that story. Yes, that's a very good point. I never thought about that. That's a very good point. And she probably didn't think about that either, but you up there cussing folks out and doing the most. See, we got to stop that too. Okay. All this cussing folks out and things and just escalate. Because people are walking around here, y'all, crazy. Okay. Not in their right minds. I ain't saying that to be funny, but there are some that are just walking around not in their right minds. And you giving them a weapon. Okay. So you can't just walk up on people nowadays or just start popping off and cussing people out, because you got to, hey, pick your battles. Know who you dealing with. Okay. Know who you dealing with, because, child, it's a different world right now. It really is. Let's see here. That lawyer ruined her career. Nobody's going to want to work with her. 105K. Hey, Shayla, good morning. I don't care what nobody say. She not coming home. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, you gotta be careful, child. Pick a language. I think oh yeah, it was so funny when I posted. Let me see if I can pull that up. When I posted that on my community wall about, I don't know how many more times or how we need to say this. Pick a language. Why my daughter over there? She was trying to say it, y'all. I said, girl, we definitely couldn't read the Chinese ones, child, but we were trying to get her to understand. These people are saying stay in jail, okay? Whether you said in English, whether you said in French, I don't know how much more. I just wouldn't come out here and try it anymore. Okay, just go on and stay, get through the trial. Now, someone said she can request like a speedy trial, and get it, over with sooner, rather sooner than later. Okay, so we got okay. in Spanish. Okay, pick one. She said she is in jail, at home, already in that cell. Tell me she already at home. Does she still got that fake Phaedra Parks? Not fake Phaedra Parks. Oh Lord, girl, you silly. That girl really thought she was gonna get away with first degree. She really thought she was coming home. I think she did think that she had a chance. That's why I coined it as, the excitement that you get when you're in line and you first get on a roller coaster. Like you have the anticipation that this is about to be a thrill. They actually did eat that girl. Like seriously, when I say did eat her, y'all know at the end of that trial, right? And they were trying to get Diddy out of jail, okay, for a little time. Diddy had set up parties, speaking engagements. Baby, they had made the reservation at the restaurants because they just knew, okay, that because he wasn't found guilty on the RICO, that the judge was going to be lenient and just go ahead and let him out for a little time. And so baby, Cassie was like, oh heck no. Cassie writing baby, everybody writing letters. The family, baby, they had the cars waiting for Diddy. Baby, they came dressed up, ready to go to the Ruth's Chris. Okay, baby, they said, Diddy, you gotta stay in here, sir. It's not over yet. They tell him, you gotta stay, sir. That popped his bubble. I just know Diddy cried when he got back to that cell. Because see, he had been so used to getting away with things. Okay. He just knew his money, baby, his power. He was found not guilty on the biggest charge. So, this little stuff, they about to let me go. Child, that judge was not playing with him. Okay, he had to stay. So she got her hopes up, thinking I have a chance. And hey, she got on that ride. And child, what a ride it was. Okay, up and down. This, we in the court, out the court. Yes, no. Okay. And the final was no, they did not go against what the state. They did not go against the state or wanted to reconsider at that point, which, is a little... This is what's baffling me. Okay. Now, I'm excited that, the state won that state. But I also question, though, what made the two ladies not look at that seriously enough when it first came across their desk and they heard all of this to say yes with possible conditions. We want the lower courts to look at this. But then when the state came back, y'all went against what y'all had just ruled. So it makes me wonder what was up with that. Like what changed? What was the piece of evidence that just really changed your mind? Y'all knew that it should have been a no in the beginning, based off of what was said. Now, I know people were talking about the whole pregnancy thing, and I'm not going to really get into it whether she is or not, because, hey, I don't want it to be any HIPAA violations or whatever. However, I brought this up, I think, last week. There's another lady, Ashley Grayson, that did try that, and it worked for her. It did work for her. She knew that she was being found guilty and that she had to be sentenced to jail. Now, they let her, because she was pregnant at the time, they did let her stay out of jail. And she ended up getting pregnant twice. And that was the most pushed back. I actually got to look into it to see how long it went, that back and forth. But she had some really good lawyers. Oh, my gosh. That kept getting her dates pushed. Like, it was to the point it was being pushed out years. So she was chilling at home. She was on ankle monitor. While she was at home, she couldn't leave her house. And she was on ankle monitor all of that time, having babies, so it worked for her. It did. And she had some really, really good lawyers. That was the girl who set out a hit on some people that were trying to talk against her credit repair business. So people have tried that. People have tried that. And in that particular case, it did work out for her in her favor. So after she had her last child, she actually was just sentenced last year to 10 years. She finally had to go to her sentencing and turn herself in. Let's see. The lawyer is making a mockery of the court system. She was crying because Carlos nor her family was there and she thought she was going home. Never. You silly. Wow. Let's see. Honey 5K says she in jail going through it right now. They probably got to put her on medication. The lawyer gave her false hope. OB, that woman got more pictures outside than she does practicing law. Not outside. Only difference is I think she got more wins than Phaedra. She needs to tell Holly that she isn't going anywhere. Why you lying to her, Craig? Why you lying? Sienna said, I know Sean is so happy Diddy is feeling, how he felt locked up. Yes. But you know, Diddy, they probably make it easy for him and there. Everybody thinking they're going to get a career when he get out. He probably promising all kind of stuff. If you cover me, I'm going to come put $500,000 on your books. You know, he got to have some protection because Diddy can't fight. Okay, so you know he got people in there that's protecting him. That goofy lawyer had them thinking she was still pregnant. That girl is not pregnant. I don't know. See, I don't know. Y'all, unless it's some proof of some stuff, because I know people were saying that, you know, she had got rid of the baby, all of this stuff. I can't speak on it because I really don't know. So I don't feel no ways tired. Wait a minute, Kimmy. She said, I don't feel no ways tired. Even if she was pregnant, keep her in that belly in there. Won't be the first or last. Right. Sienna said, I'll say it for you. The girl isn't pregnant. You say, I'll say it for you. Okay. That's what it seems like. That's what they're trying to do. Hey, Love Spice, welcome. T Mill said, facts, all outside playing ghetto music. Okay, I'm telling you, but it did work for her. Ashley, it worked. It's a lady in Chicago that unalived her baby dad, and she home. I agree. For now, the lawyer was saying he was beating on her for a long time. Oh, really? Wow. Yeah, Nicole, girl, Diddy can't fight. He cannot fight. Girl, you know you need some protection in jail. Girl, Child Diddy probably got him a boyfriend in there and a security. Okay. He can be who he want to be in there. Okay. I'm telling you, he probably love it. See, outside, he got to have all those women to try to throw everybody off. Okay. But inside, okay, got to have him some security. Hey, Brittany. So, I was like, you know, that's good news to her family, Romika's family, because it feels like, you know, things are progressing and moving, you know, in the right direction, you know, and justice for Romika. Her life is gone, you know, so it's like she doesn't get to visit with her son. Her son still has to go to the gravesite to see his mom, you know, whereas you have the other that does have the opportunity to at least see her kids and they can come and visit there at the jail and she can still see her family. So it's it's a tough situation. It's a tough situation. These kids, if anything, did not ask to be put into any of this. And losing a mom is a very sad and horrific thing. Mother's Day is coming up. So you feel that pain even more so around this time of year. And by him being so young, you know, it's so hard to understand these things. All he wants is mommy, probably, you know, not knowing the fullness of probably what really took place that day. And they are probably just trying to protect him as much as possible. Shout out to Romika's mom and sister who have come along to help him through this and be there for him as a provider, caretaker, and things like that, loving on him because he's going to need it. especially of how his mom was taken from him. That's the thing, and I'm glad that they have him in therapy during this time. So my heart goes out to her family, her son, especially of losing a mom, and then her mom of losing a child. Um, those are two things, two bonds, y'all, on different levels when you've lost a child and then when you've lost a parent that are very, very heartbreaking, and you have to deal with life in a different way. It's a different way that you go through life when you lost one. You have to learn how to live pretty much a new life without your mom. She made that choice. Let's see here. Holly thought she was going to be home for Mother's Day. Yeah. So, I mean, it is what it is. That's what the court's decision is. Hey, you just got to sit it out. Okay. So, my languages, that's where I was going. So, let's see. Okay. So, if you want to say it in Spanish, y'all tell me y'all favorite. Y'all tell me y'all favorite one. Now, some of these I can't say because it's just symbols, child. Spanish, cuadate. Okay, let me start laughing. Cuadate en la casela. Hey, Janet. Let's see. Brittany said she made a bad decision and it cost her freedom. Room shouldn't feel sorry for Holly crying to get sympathy, not going to work. Now, those judges, they're done. They're done with that. Let's see. French. Reste en prison. Okay. German. Blab, am getting. Oh, child, I can't say that one. Blab im Gefängnis. Okay. Let's see. Italian. Rimani in prigione. Rimani in prigione. Portuguese is fique na prisão. Okay, pick one. Swahili. Ka Jeranzani. Okay. Let's see here. Hindi. Jail Min Raho. Who they calling out? Who they calling a hole now? Jail Min Raho. Okay. Can't say Chinese is all in symbols, child. Japanese in symbols. Korean in symbols. Well, they kind of got Gamoge Isiora. Okay. Pick one. In English, it says stay in jail. Okay. I think I like that. Reste en prison. Okay. I think the French way is my favorite way to say it. Okay. Yeah, it's just stay there, girl. It is what it is. So I'm so glad that worked out the way that it did. Let's see. Don't like the sound of that one. Who's a hoe? Right. Who they calling a hoe? Oh my goodness, girl. Let's see. Yeah, I did share that on my community wall. Distribution processing center. Okay. Child, I got my tablet. I was like, see, once I get off of one screen, I go to the other. I be trying to read emails and things, but I wait till I get inside. But yes, so that was when, if you did not see that video, make sure y'all tap into that video today where it breaks it down. Also tap into Talks with Nikki, her breakdown. Now, she actually did. Hi, Miss Lysandra. Welcome. Thank you for tapping in today. She said, I like the English way. It's my fave. Stay your arse in jail. Okay. So when they get Carlos, it's a question, girl. Girl, he don't even probably want to go during court day. Okay. He probably say they trying to take me down. Let me go visit on a day they not having court. Let me come up here and try to throw everybody off. Ain't nobody looking for his shoes. I don't know. Hey, Y'all already know what I felt about that, that he been covered and protected for a reason. Um, but yet, so honestly, I don't know why she's trying to get out so bad. She's probably safer in there. You know what, Sienna? I thought about that as well, and I don't know if she's thought about that. Um, I was watching something the other day, dog. I forgot what it was, but it was talking about how on some situations you're probably safer in jail for the simple fact if you get out, there are people that believe more in street justice than the justice system. Okay. So to a certain extent, your life is being spared by being in there. I don't know if she's thought about that. There are some people that don't care about going to jail. There are people that have shot people. Okay, taking out justice, they go to jail and get right back out. And they will do it again. So sometimes you got to think about that. There are people that don't care about going to jail when you're just trying to get back out here and thinking it's just going to be a regular life again. It's not. You'll forever have to look over your back, okay, looking over your shoulder, because you just never know. I mean, look at New Jack City. I know that was a movie. Okay, he thought he got off, baby. He was getting out of jail. Even after they told on him, they had evidence and everything. And what happened? The one person you least expected came out of nowhere and took him out. So you just never know. You are probably safer there in some cases. Let's see. In her mind, she thinks she would get off of self-defense. Why sit until trial? He been giving back to the community. He gave a couch to the homeless. I thought that was an old video. I heard somebody talking about that, but I thought, didn't he do that before? Right, Miss Lysandra, and will take people out. There are people that don't care about jail. To them, it's like, oh, I'm going back on vacation. You literally have people out here that do not care. Okay, and hey, we'll walk upon you, do whatever. It's sad, but it is some people in jail. They get to see their friends again. They go in there, watch a little cable, eat, and come right back out. Because y'all know they're not keeping people like they used to. They not keeping, and she'll still be young by the time she get out. It's not like she'll be like some of these people, 80 and 90 years old. Okay, so look, like that officer that shot Botham John, and he was in his apartment eating ice cream in Dallas. She said she didn't even know she was at the wrong apartment. How did you not know? Okay, girl, y'all had different rugs and everything. You're on a whole different floor. And she shot this man. The lawyers were trying to get her out. She only got 10 years. She should have got more than that. But now you're trying to get out. No, sit that out. You'll still be young. And guess what? He's going to still be gone. Okay? Sit it out. 10 years. That's nothing. When you unalive this man in his own apartment, she comes into, why you so on the defensive, which made me think it was intentional, even if you were thinking that was your apartment. Why you got your gun pulled out in your own apartment like that? I just really felt like it was intentional. And then trying to keep getting out. Girl, sit it out. This man's family has to deal with his death the rest of his life. The rest of his life. And he wasn't doing anything. He was in his own home. If anything, she was the intruder. And then I think they were trying to cover it up too at some point. I think they really were trying to cover that up. Hey, Fantasy, good morning. If they don't care about being in jail, I think they got a man or a girlfriend in there. Girl, you crazy. Right, Nicole? That case pissed me off so bad. Yes. 10 years. Exactly. Yeah, he probably rejected her advance. That's what I was wondering. Like, did she, think, trying to get with him or whatever? Because, y'all, it just wasn't adding up. I'm sorry. It wasn't. Now they named a street after him there in Dallas and everything. But a nice young man, no one had anything bad to say about him, going to church and all of this stuff. This man was sitting at home eating ice cream, and she done walked in there and shot him, talking about it was in. She thought it was an intruder, but I was like, no, okay, no. People have lost their minds, no regard for loss of life. Exactly. Holly celebrated after what she did. Yep, that's what I heard. And y'all, I'm curious to know if the prosecution actually has evidence of that. That's what I want to know. Because I just know we not all crazy and saw that, and now we can't find it anywhere. Has she even tried to apologize for her wrongdoing to the family? I don't think so. No. If she apologizes, she may feel like it's an admission of guilt. So I don't think so. Let's see. Okay, I read that fist bump really did her in. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Do they really have evidence of that? Because I could have sworn we all saw that in the beginning, but now it's nowhere to be found. I know I saw the first thing with my own eyes. Okay, because that's what I thought I saw too. But now it's nowhere to be found. It's so weird. It's so weird. So, yeah. Let's see. Oh, and our last topic, y'all, BB. For those of you in the BB sector, oh my gosh, y'all. BB been up playing church music. BB been up playing church music, y'all. I follow in it, like I say, not just deep like that all the time, but with BB, I think BB has some misdirected anger, in my opinion. I feel like she's angry at the wrong people, and she want to take it out on Ja Black, J Black and Ja. She want to take it out on him, but she sees that she can't really get to this one. The way she was getting to Robert, she sees that this one is not to be played with. Okay. Now I do want to go into, I think I'm gonna do a video later, because that monologue that he did, I did not get a chance to watch the whole thing. I watched because y'all was so tickled in the beginning. I couldn't get past the way he was acting and drinking that coffee or whatever he had in that cup, like he was so important and like this was a whole movie. Okay, so I was tickled in the beginning, so I did not get a chance to watch the whole thing. Now he made a post and he shared that if you're gonna talk about it, be fair. Okay. If you're going to talk about it, be fair. Okay. Well, we'll be fair. Because, see, he's not going to be out here telling everything. Okay. Going back and forth with her online. He's not going to do that. So what we're going to do is take his own words. We're going to look at his own words and kind of go through his side of things. Now, something I thought about, because now they're in this whole court situation. Okay. I'm going to have to check BB out. Yes, Nicole. Oh, my gosh. You better stop playing with God. Girl, 1 minute she playing church music in the mornings. Next minute she in court trying to get TPOs on everybody. Okay. So let me also say this live is for educational and entertainment purposes only and is covered under the Fair Use Act. Information shared is alleged in our opinions as we react to various topics and people. Okay. So by morning, we praising God, listen to our church music. Hey, kudos, because I love listening to mine as well. But by evening, we taking out TPOs on everybody. Okay, striking people, doing all of this foolishness. But does she have a TPO out on job? I'm trying to figure that out. Does she have one out on him? Because I'm just wondering, okay, if everybody else getting one, well, what's up? We'll get one on him. Now, he is wanting, when they went to court, and y'all, Harmony speaks, shout out to Harmony. She really, really breaks this down. But then I want to look at that because I haven't seen just the whole video, but it appears as though he wants a lot of information from years ago. Okay, which made me think something that I have never thought of before. I have to go find out. BB is Brianna Battle. She is the former Mrs. LaTruth. Okay, if y'all know the rapper LaTruth, that's his wife that came out and lied on him and saying that he abused her and all. It was a big thing, y'all. I'm surprised y'all had not heard about it. So we call it BB, for short. But she has a new man, okay, by the name of Jana. He's like an actor, and he pretty much has this alter personality called Jay Black. And so they are now in this little custody, kind of getting some custody arrangements together and all of that. They have a set of twins and things like that. So it's getting ugly. Okay, it's getting ugly. So I started thinking, I'm like, he's requesting things from earlier on in 2022. Y'all, this sector though, in the BB sector and LaTruth sector, has been going on for quite some time, y'all. Almost 4 years. We're coming up on 4 years. It's turned into a whole saga. Okay. Now, the thing of it is, that made me think about this is how long before they came out publicly, okay, in 2023, before BB and Jay Black came out publicly, how long had they been talking prior? Okay, I'm trying to figure that out, because why is he trying to request information from prior or like earlier on in 2022, which makes me wonder the whole scenario, okay, that went down, the viral moment that was being recorded, okay, with her saying that she was calling for a daddy. She was calling 911, falling out on the bed, but LaTruth was recording it as well from his viewpoint too. So I'm wondering, that whole situation that day, was that planned? I just wonder that. Was it an intentional plan to get all of this started so that she could have an out? It doesn't seem long they were together. Yeah, I done forgot, Lord. How long were they together? For those of y'all who remember, I don't know how long they were together. Because, baby, as long as we've been in the saga, I done forgot how long they were together. Okay. I'm like, oh my gosh. But I'm just trying to think through this. Okay. Were her and Jay Black talking prior to that situation? And was that situation a potential setup to have an out, a reason to leave? Okay, but then you up here trying to make this man look like he's done and that's nothing to play with. And I'm glad that he actually recorded from his standpoint too, because it probably helped him in the long run to have proof also, because she was all on the phone, y'all, talking to 911, saying stuff that wasn't even happening, and he had the camera on her. Okay, then it was like she was calling for her dad. It was a whole mess back then. But then, y'all, because I was in support of her. When all of that was happening, I was like, how dare this guy? I was on her side. But then I started noticing when she would come live, it's like she was saying, like, we were looking more into stuff. She didn't say certain stuff. And it was almost like she was blaming the supporters. So I said, girl, you ain't gonna keep blaming me, because we ain't told you do nothing or say nothing. And so then I started looking at it totally different. Hey, Terry, good morning. She bamboozled us. Right. Okay. I was like, that's what I felt like. I felt bamboozled. So once I started getting red flags, I started side-eyeing some stuff. And then that's when I noticed on social media, people were talking about it and breaking it down. And so Sweet Mom for Life, I don't know if y'all follow Sweet Mom. I started watching Sweet Mom's videos because she was showing like discrepancies in the things that she was saying, calling out the lies. But see, Sweet Mom would bring proof, like evidence of why she was saying certain things. So then I really started getting red flags. Like, is this girl blind? But now when you fast forward to now in hindsight, and if he's asking for things earlier on in that year, was that situation set up to have an out so that she could eventually come out, because she was not divorced yet. When they revealed that relationship, she was still married. Okay. So I was wondering, well, dang, how long had y'all been interested in each other or talking? Because see, she may have been pillow talking with him and he may know a lot of stuff. I definitely believe he knows a lot of stuff and she has given him ammunition, okay, to use. I truly feel that. I feel that he knows. So now he knows his strategy is going to be XYZ to get at her. See, it's not going to. Robert was nicer to me than Jay Black, but I saw the differences from the beginning. I said this one here, she's not going to be able to do some of that stuff too. I could already see that with this one. Now she's had warnings, okay, but she just would keep going back, keep going back, keep going back. She came venting one time. I got it on video, venting to us in the dark, okay. Telling all of their business. She has even broken down how he has spit on her, okay, and all of that, and still continue. Even when people were saying, girl, you need to leave that guy alone. You know, why is she putting herself through that? You know, allowing him to degrade her like that. Because see, she thought she was going to keep talking about his mama, and he wasn't playing about his mama, okay? He was pushing, snatching her up, spitting on her, all kind of stuff. And so now, fast forward, they have twins, and she recently got arrested, had her whole twins, okay, in the car while she going over to this man's house, calling for the woman upstairs to come downstairs with her twins, child, in the house, okay, crying. He didn't call the police on her, okay. She had a whole mug shot out here. It's getting ugly. So now this man is wondering, well, shoes, hey, we got to fix some stuff, okay? Because she's acting reckless out here, okay? And all of this. So, yeah, y'all, it's getting really, really ugly. And he's not playing with her. But I figured it was going to happen like this. If she tried him, he was not going to be the same as the other ones. Like the first baby daddy, child, he just doing whatever to stay off some child support. Okay, he gonna uphold her in her wrong and all of that because he really doesn't want any heat from her. So he gonna go along just to get along. Okay. Robert tried to give her grace and they tried to fix the stuff. And so I think she took his kindness for weakness and it got ugly too. It was a long divorce and all of that. Now fast forward to Jay Black. He definitely not playing with her. He's not doing the back and forth on social media with her either. So it's like a whole other thing, her getting with people to try to get at him. It's getting very, very ugly. So who child, we're going to get into some of it because I ain't not into all of it. I thought she was cheating on LaTruth with the new dude. Yeah. Yeah, because they were not divorced during that time when they came out. LaTruth just came out asking for money because he said he needs a bigger house. Oh, really? I missed all that. I told you I don't really keep up with some of that right now because I've been trying to keep up. Y'all, I'm still trying to do my live about the David case because I've been pulling up things with that. I said it's so much. I'm trying to balance everything. Oh my gosh. Well, he probably does because now I think he has his daughter, his grandchild, you know, and then his other daughter. So yeah, he probably does need a bigger house. Yeah, I can see that. Well, who knows, y'all? So those are our topics for today. I'm going to try to do a video later on today because I want to get into Ja's monologue and kind of go through some of the things he said and may give us some context to some things. And also, Harmony Speaks did a good video of kind of outlining what the judge is asking for in this particular case that they got going on with the custody situation. Because y'all, this thing, oh, it's getting ugly. Now, if he gets custody of the children, I do feel that his mom will help him. And I don't know if it will be full custody or whatever, but I believe that his mom will help him. And yeah, because he does do acting still and will probably need the help. And I think he's trying to be a good father. I do think he's trying to be a good father. So we'll see. But she overlooked all of the red flags and signs with this guy, and she should have left it at. And when he spit that time, she should have been out of there. But I feel like a lot of that was to try to prove people wrong, to show she's not the problem, because it would have been another failed relationship, and to show, oh, I'm not the problem. Well, oh, this number three. Now three baby daddies. You know, it's like, oh girl, she gonna definitely need a break. But I don't know. I don't think she can be by herself. There's some ladies out there, they go from one relationship to the next, one relationship to the next, but each time it's going to get harder because now the next guy is going to look at, oh, three dudes. Now what happened with these dudes? You know, so the antenna gonna go up. And so now I'm pretty sure though, just like she probably feels like she has evidence on Ja, he has evidence on her as well. He may not be out here on his platform showing it and going back and forth with her about it, but best believe he recognized how she moved. So he probably has things as well. I'm pretty sure he does, but I best believe she got some stuff too. She got some stuff too. So it's going to be quite interesting to see how all of this plays out. I'm hoping they don't take this into a whole other saga 2300.2. Because, baby, that thing lasted over 3 years. Okay. That's how a lot of us came to know each other, throughout those years, from being in the chats together and things like that. It didn't even matter what side you were on. It was like certain names you just really know from that sector. So that's how a lot of people came to know each other in that Latrue sector, because it lasted for so long. I think in the Romika sector, this year, that's coming up on year one, if you think about it. In September? Yeah. September will be year one for the Romika sector. Time does go by. So you get to know people, you get to see people, not on necessarily a personal basis, but you do get to learn the names and see each other in chats, and you get used to folks and know, regardless of what side they on, kind of how they move and stuff like that. But y'all, that was all that I had today. Shout out to everyone that was a sponsor for today's live. Thank y'all so, so much for tapping in. And those of you who came in late, shout out to all the Open Book family. We have hit 11K subscribers. So I'm so grateful for all of your support. Also, special shout out to the mods in the building today. T Smith, T Lady. I think Dreamy Girl was in here earlier. And Latte, thank you, ladies, so, so much. And thank you all. I hope everyone has a winning Wednesday today, no matter what. Okay. And y'all have a great day. Hit that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell, because you never know when I'm going to go live. Thank you, Buttercup. Y'all have a beautiful and blessed day on purpose. Yes, I agree. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.